Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, Loy Machedo TV. Today's book review is The Man Who Lied to His Laptop by Clifford Nass, and along with Corina. Now, as you can see, this is a pretty intriguing book. The minute I picked up this book, I checked at the back and I found it was a recommendation by Steven Pinker, author of The Stuff of Thought, Robert Cialdini, that is the author of Influence, Science and Practice, and Built to Last, co-author Mark Thompson. So obviously, when you have such names, you know that this book is great. So I picked up this book, and I'm glad I picked up this book because unlike most of the books that have this, they try to explain quantum physics and the law of attraction, believe in your destiny, woo-woo stuff like the nonsense Deepak Chopra and Eckhart Tolle keep sharing with us. I mean, I found this book absolutely useful. The thing about this book is it's all about Clifford Nass having these experiments that he has conducted over the period of time and the observations that he has managed to get out of them. He creates a hypothesis and he tries to prove it either it's wrong or it's right. And throughout the book, if you can see, I've underlined each and every bit. There have been bits here. Then I've even selected this. Quite a number of examples that have been there. So yeah, this book gave me quite a lot to work on, underline. Now, let me give you a few questions that you can hold as a standard to know whether you should or should not purchase this book. Questions are like, does flattery really work? When you want to enhance teamwork and team spirit, does wearing the same t-shirt, does it help others or does it not help others? Then what about German drivers? If you have a male voice or a female voice guiding you for your GPS system, does it actually work? Which one works better? Then what happens if you criticize a person versus what happens if you flatter a person? Which is better? Then which is better, inconsistency or stereotype? What about the law of reciprocity? And which is better, trustworthiness or being an expert? Now, there are quite a number of questions that you can think about, which have been distilled in this book. But I found this book really nice. Now, let me just give you a fair assessment what I liked and didn't like about this book. The part that I really liked about this book is, first and foremost, there are quite a number of examples, quite a number of examples, quite a number of experiments, which are pretty refreshing. The second thing is the summary at the end. The summary was pretty good. It helped you just get the gist of the entire chapter. And I think that he gave us a lot of thought-provoking questions based on human emotions, feelings, logic, thought pattern. So, and trying to give it a scientific approach, trying to give it in terms of where you can take notes and write it down. So this was practically his achievement. Now, what are the parts I didn't like about this book? First and foremost, it was really long drawn. Some of them are really outrageously boring. I mean, I was suffering when I was reading most of the experiments. The author tried to do a good job by giving all the details, but I felt there was too much of unnecessary stuff. The second thing is, this whole book, which is around, let's say, how many pages? 230 pages, 232 pages. This could have been reduced to maybe half the size. He could have removed most of the stuff that was not wanted. And the last, if not the least, he has given too much of credit to too many people and too much of importance. Almost every guy who is a student is now a professor in some big college or a big university, and he has mentioned this. So I felt he was just dying to tell the world that, see, look, these are the people I trained, and today they are big-time professors. So, having said that, that's the only thing that made this book really horrible and terrible to read. Otherwise, I found it absolutely stunning. I loved the thought-provoking examples and the results that he came out. So, only because he made it boring, I gave it a 4 out of 10. Otherwise, if you ask me, this was a book that was absolutely refreshing. So I love the findings, I hated the details, and that is why I've given a 4 out of 10. So this is The Man Who Lied to His Laptop. This is another book review from Loy Machedo at loymachedo.com and Loy Machedo TV. Thank you very much for watching. If there are any books you would like to know about, let me know what they are. I think I'll be more than happy to give you the book review. See you then.